welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is my 1981 Datsun 720 King Cab. Yes, tuned, it's definitely not stock. Over fenders, we've got an SR20 DET in it. And this is my Mavic Air 2. Today, I'm going to be talking through cinematic car footage. Because I've had this thing for a while. There we go, because I've made a film and I actually used it in my film that I made. So what we're going to go through is basically whether it's any good for some cinematic car footage, because there is a tracking function on it, and I've done a whole range of shots. I've just done it now. I've just finished it up. So is it worth it? Is it good for it? Let's have a look, shall we, ladies and gents?
Hello ladies and gentlemen. So what I thought I'd do is just do a quick voiceover. Now in this opening shot, it's really important that, yeah, like the tracking is actually very, very good. But when you draw the box around the object, you have to choose whether you want it to track and just track or do parallel. And you must make sure, like I didn't in this opening shot, you can see the drone didn't follow the truck because I didn't click OK or go. So yes, it's good, but it's not something to set up really, really quickly. You do have to take your time. And I will say this is that during all of this footage, you'll see that the drone will get just a little bit too close to the truck here and there. And yeah, like that's a problem. You do need to be careful that it doesn't end up getting too close to like a car or something that you're looking to track. Like case in point here was a truck. It did get just a fraction too close. So that's one major downside. But it never actually hit the truck. So I will say that that's good. The AI on the drone is good enough to not hit anything. But it's just ever so slightly, it does make you a little bit concerned. And like I said, you can see during all of the footage. Now, one of the major drawbacks is that for it to do obstacle detection, you have to have it on normal, not tripod. It has to be normal, and it can't be in sport. So what I've found about the upper limitation of this is about 12 miles an hour. The sweet spot is about 10 miles an hour. It'll be able to track the car quite nicely at about 10 miles an hour. It'll keep up. It'll still be able to dodge stuff, and it'll follow it quite nicely. One of the other downsides is if you do parallel tracking and something comes in between you, it doesn't quite know to go inside the object to keep following you. So there's a bit of footage here that a big bush, a tree just gets in the way and it just freaks out, and I have to go and rescue the drone myself before it hits something. So that's a problem. But not a major one, because obviously if you're doing tracking like this, you know, you will be editing it down. You will be doing, like I did, the opening cinematic. You'll be splicing it up and cutting around stuff. So it's not a huge drawback, but it is something just to really keep note of. It doesn't like an obstacle getting in the way. Now you can do sport, and it will follow you quite fast. But I didn't want to test it because I've not got a closed road. I'm just in a country lane, and I didn't want it to smash into something and for me just to lose it. But it will go much faster, but it won't be able to do obstacle detection if you have it in sport. So there you go. There's kind of my thoughts and feedback on the tracking function. It's very good. The AI is good, but as an editor, you're going to want to cut around quite a lot of stuff. Would I trust it? Yeah, I would, but the preference is to do it in a closed road or a very quiet country lane on a Sunday like I did here.
So, you've seen the footage. I actually think it's really, really good. It has its limitations, which I would have told you over in the narration, the sort of the dubbing over the top. Definitely has its limitations, and I did think for a second I almost lost the drone a few times. But if you're in an enclosed area, because this is definitely not, you know, the best space for it in a country lane, because there were some people that went right at my rear end. If you're in an enclosed space, it's actually pretty good. I thought it was really, really decent. Now you can't go that fast, okay? You can only go, like I said in the dubbing over the top, you can only go about 10 miles an hour, 10 to 14. 14 it starts to, it has enough. If you switch it on to sport mode, it will just keep going, but it doesn't have the obstacle detection, which is obviously a massive problem. So before we round out this video, I just want to show you the King Cab once more. You've seen it in cinematic footage, but let me show you it. So here is the beast. This is the SR20 swapped Datsun 720 King Cab. As you can see, all custom piping in there. It has to be custom because of course, you know, the engine bay is big, but it's not big enough for the SR20 as standard and stock. These are brand new Enki wheels. Looks like the tyres need to be pumped up a little bit there, but hey, look, it doesn't matter, we can fix that. We've got over fenders, we've got brand new side markers, we've got brand new headlights, we've got vents, we've got repainted grills. All that was really hard to wire in, but there's some videos on that. And inside, ladies and gents, just to whet your appetite, so you make sure you subscribe, we've got custom door cards that I did myself. We've got HKS billet aluminum door window cranks. We've got a Momo vintage steering wheel, which I absolutely love. It's mahogany, and a mahogany gear knob again, which I love. What else can I show you with this, to be honest? I don't know, but it's nice, isn't it, ladies and gents? You need to subscribe to Car Nonsense. And if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I thought it'd be a little bit different today. I thought I'd just show you, well, I come out, it's a Sunday, I thought I'd have some fun. So thank you all so much for watching. Take care.